Yo, what's up, guys? NorbCam coming at you. It is NFC Divisional Playoffs week this week. Of course, coming up, the rematch. Seattle Seahawks, Atlanta Falcons. And I thought, you know what? Since we're playing the Falcons again, I thought it might be just the right time to bring back a somewhat, well, how can I put it? Someone who's a little hungry for a little revenge, I think. Understandably so, since we beat them back a few weeks ago earlier in the season. I want to welcome back to the program David, also known as SLITA, SportsLiveInTheATL. David, what's happening, man?
The old saying goes, be careful what you wish for because you just may get it, will not apply to this game on Saturday in the Dome. Your season's over, Seahawks.
Well, I see you're pretty confident about this, which I can understand why you would be, since you did manage to eke out the stealing away the number 2 seed from us by the skin of your teeth. But you guys do have a solid offense, obviously finishing, I believe, number 1 best offense in the league. But, you know, it's the playoffs, dude. Oh, cameras. Oh, there you go. Losing you. Just like you might be losing your grip on the playoffs. You better hang on tight there, dude. You know, let's talk a little bit about this game. Obviously, you know, we had a close one back in Seattle. Now we're in your house. And give me some reasons why you're so hungry, so confident about having Seattle back in the Georgia Dome.
Well, first off, it's a pleasure to actually being able to do a part 2. I had so much fun the first go round, but honestly, I just believe, you know, we're clearly better than Seattle. I believe. Remember, I told you at the end of that game that we were built to succeed. I remember I said that, and I expect it to happen in this one. Again, is Dan Quinn going against Seattle again, and it's in the Georgia Dome this time, and I want to win a Super Bowl, and I just feel that. It's Atlanta's time to do it. So, you know, it's good to get that second option.
Well, I understand that. Yeah. And, you know, but there's reasons, obviously, for you guys to be confident, you know, the fact that this is what I'll give you. All right. Number 1, offense. We're playing in the Georgia Dome. This is, you know, you're probably the closest thing to the greatest thing on turf since we had the Rams back in, 1999 when they were back on the AstroTurf. You guys are the speed demons out there. We don't have our Earl Thomas, so of course that's a concern for us in the deep end of the field to prevent those big explosive players, which you guys are obviously good at. However, to throw a few things at you. Since we played you guys the last few meetings, we played you guys in the Georgia Dome 2 times, and we lost 1. And we won 1. More recently, we beat you guys.
You really want to compare the 2 games?
I'm just stating some facts, my friend. Right? We want to keep this as factual as possible. So, you guys beat us again by the skin of your teeth in your house in the playoffs game in 2012. Where had we had our own kicker and a few other players that were injured because of that trash field in Washington D.C. when we played the Redskins, that might have been a different outcome. But bottom line was, we lost that game in the playoffs, so you guys got that one. We had a rematch with you at your dome again, and we beat you guys handily. So we're 1-1 in your house. So, and then most recently, of course, we beat you guys again in a close game. But might I remind you, in the first half of our most recent meeting, we had you guys shut down 17-3 in the first half. We had a major mental letdown, communications breakup in the third quarter, which is the reason why you guys even had a chance in that game, was because we screwed up. It wasn't like you guys beat us. We screwed up and let receivers run free. Shoot, the Browns could have scored 3 touchdowns on the way we screwed up on that play. Completely let free, running down the sidelines. That was on us. Less credit for you guys. But bottom line is, we still won that game. And so here we are now in the playoffs. And what I like to say is that in the playoffs, it doesn't matter what happened up to this point. It doesn't matter who had the better regular season record. It doesn't matter who did what or what was going on. It's like, what's happening from this point on? And you guys have been sitting on the couch for the last week, kind of resting, you know, on your divisional win. And I give you that. But we have played this first wild card game against the Detroit Lions, and granted, it's the Lions who sort of limped into the playoffs with a losing streak. But I'll tell you what I discovered about our team. We'd been struggling in the run game, but we made an adjustment. I should say not we, but our team made an adjustment, which I think is going to help us through the rest of the season, starting with you guys. And everyone knows the struggles that Seahawks have had running the ball. We couldn't even run the ball against the 49ers, who was the worst running team in the league. But we ran against the Detroit Lions. And the reason we did is because we changed our blocking scheme. We moved out of the zone blocking scheme, which wasn't working, and we went to a more traditional line blocking scheme and went to an I-formation power football run with a fullback. And that was working big time. And I think it suits our particular skill set with this talent that we have on our line, making the most of who they are. And as we know, we play any team like yours who's got a potent offense. There's only two ways to beat them. You got to have a defense and you got to run the ball. We have the defense, but we weren't running the ball. But if we can run the ball against you guys, I think we can walk away with a win out of your dome. And I'm confident from what I saw against Detroit that just may happen. Ignore that phone.
Okay.
Answer that. So I'll let you respond to that, my friend.
Well, the phone sounds like your Alien video. And for those of you who haven't seen it, you must watch NorbCam's Alien Star Wars video. Classic. The game, this is how I see it. I was impressed with the way you guys played against Detroit. I think it was Thomas Rolls. Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was actually surprised that you got rid of Christian Michaels because I remember he scored a touchdown versus us. But this is what I tell Seahawks fans: you guys have a lot more to worry about than what we have to worry about. I talked to you off of here, Norb. You guys have to worry about this. Okay, Julio Jones, Matt Ryan. You guys got to worry about Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, Taylor Gabriel, Aldrick Robinson. Austin Hooper's going to play, just so you know. He's playing. Levon Tiolu, he scored a touchdown against you in Seattle. I know you guys remember that. And our defense is playing a lot better. We got Vic Beasley, the top pass rusher. Keanu O'Neal's hitting hard on the linebacker. We got one of the most money kickers in the league. At least we can make an extra point. Oops. Did I say that? I'm sorry.
I got nothing for you there, man. Believe me, that's
you guys miss an extra point every game. But look, you guys have had a good run, and honestly, if Atlanta does wind up losing this game, I will give my respect to you guys. But I really do not see how you guys can compete and win this game when you have to worry about basically a whole team, and all we really got to do is worry about one person. We stop Russell Wilson. The Seahawks offense is done. Your running game is not as strong as it once was. Your defense definitely is not as strong as it once was. I don't know which one is it. Earl Thomas is not going to be playing. Bennett's going to be playing. Yes, I know that, but you're not in Seattle, Norb. You are coming to Atlanta just like in 2012. And just like in 2012, I predict, I don't think, you will leave with this L. And we will be moving on. That's just how I see it. I don't see how you guys can compete with the weapons that we have. I really don't. I mean, I'm impressed with our offense, and I've never seen an offense like ours. I thought it couldn't get any better than what it was in 98 and even 2012, but the MVP is here in Atlanta. No disrespect to Russell Wilson. He's a good quarterback, and he's got a lot of years left in this league.
Oh, he's had a rough season. He's had a rough season. So he hasn't had an MVP year for sure.
But let's be real. Seattle, no matter what happens, still has a bright future. But you guys, no matter how much you don't want to talk about it, it's said here on the radio, you guys remember 2012. You guys want to pay us back for that. You guys also want to shut up the people who keep saying, without the refs' help, y'all wouldn't have beat us. So it makes an intriguing matchup with Dan Quinn and Seattle, and it's what I wanted. It's what I wanted, Norb. And as respect as I have towards you guys, your season, in my opinion, will be over on Saturday.
Well, you've got your opinion. I've got mine. So I think there's only one way to settle this. Of course, it won't be you and I settling it. It's going to be our team settling it on Saturday. But I think we got to put our money where our mouths are, don't you think?
Well, it depends. Do I have to be green and blue again, sir?
Well, I got a proposal for you. Now, the last time we did our little bet where you lost, you had to paint yourself in green and blue, and I thought you looked I thought you looked beautiful, man. It was awesome. And
you have to remind me that. You have to remind me, right?
I had to remind you. I had to take that one. But
do you know how long it took me to take that off?
Oh, the green is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But I thought you looked great, so I'd love to see you in that again. But I was thinking, this is the playoffs. The ante is higher, the stakes are higher. So I think we need to raise the stakes a little bit on our little bet as well. So how about we review that bet again, where the loser has to paint their face in the other team's colors once again, and do their next video in those colors. But on top of that, the loser also has to buy one of those mini helmets. So if you lose, you send me a Falcons mini helmet from my trophy collection of teams we beat, and which there are a lot of, by the way. And if I lose, I will send you a Seahawks mini helmet to you to add to your trophy collection. How's that sound?
That Seattle Seahawks mini, sir, is going to look great by my Seattle Seahawks trophy hat when we become defeat of the Seattle Seahawks and become how can I say this, and become revenge champions. You're on. It's a good bet, sir. I accept.
All right. We'll do a digital shake on that right here. Sounds like a good deal. So anyway, it's going to be a fun game.
Yes.
May the best team win. Hopefully it's us. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. I actually want to give a score. I don't give many score predictions, but if Atlanta does what we're capable of doing, Atlanta wins this by 10 plus points. And if Seattle wins it, I believe it's going to be less than that. But I just want to get this game going. I believe we have a great chance to do something here. And, since, as we've discussed, and I got to let the people know who watch this, because a lot of you are TTC video makers. I am retiring from the Trash Talking Circle, but I will continue to rep sports on and off here and there, and I will continue to follow you, Norb. So shout out to all Seattle Seahawks vid makers who have followed me throughout the years. Shout out to all Atlanta Falcons video makers who have followed me throughout the years, and I can't think of a better way to go out, hopefully with either a Super Bowl championship and a victory over the Seattle Seahawks. So much respect, man. Let's get this going.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear you not doing videos anymore. I hope we can still collaborate once in a while. I'm not sure how that's going to all play out, but I understand, you got to do what you got to do. But I do want to also do a shout out to all the, I know you got a lot of Falcons fans who make videos and collaborate with you. And of course, all the Seahawks fans who do the same, who not only make videos, but also who just comment and interact on my channel as well as yours. So for all you guys watching this, and I know you guys each are taking a side in this little bet to see who's going to win, who's going to lose. But we appreciate the fact they're even watching. But
I'm winning. Yeah. I'm winning. Round 2 comes to ATL.
All right, man. I appreciate your confidence.
So you can't even get it out now. You can't even get reality's hitting you in the face.
Just like the Broncos were confident Super Bowl 48 is the best team back then, reality hit them in the face. But hey,
but you want to know what, Norb? 43-8 in Denver. We are not.
I'm not predicting 43-8. Here's one for you, since you're throwing my kicker under the bus. Seattle wins by 1 point, 28-27 on a game-winning field goal by Steven Hauschka. How about that? Put down your pipe.
How about that? Are you talking about the game of Seattle?
I'm talking about beating the Falcons in your house, baby. Your house.
Oh man, the Star Trek character. I love it, man. I love it. Hey, me and the Star Trek character got to hang out one day, man. We'll go to a new solar system or something like that.
Yeah, whatever, man. You're retiring, so I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to go get back to Norb. All right, man. So that's it, man. We'll talk soon, and we'll connect after this game. May the best team.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Norb, I know you've been highly successful here on YouTube for a long time, and I came across you by chance through Philadelphia, and the results of our collaboration week 6 and this one have exceeded what I thought, and I'm glad I could be just a small part of your channel, and I'm glad you could be a part of my channel, and I do appreciate it, win or lose. So guys, on my channel, make sure you sub NorbCam, type it NorbCam, or he'll comment below. And obviously those who follow NorbCam, and some of you guys have followed me before, Sports Live in the ATL. We will be doing a post-game video after the game sometime and the bets and all that. But class, man, I knew I made an excellent choice in interacting with you. I appreciate it. No disappointments here. And I hope I held up my part. And good from a sports competitor, good luck this Saturday, sir. Good luck to you, man. It's been fun. Thanks, man. And wait till this game. It's going to be a blast. Me neither. Yes. All right. We'll talk soon. Go Hawks, baby. Go Falcons. Woo!